Welcome to Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano from GUFON, and here is today's report. Got a few good things. Third Phase of Moon has been working hard, so I want to show you some things that they had submitted. It's pretty wild stuff. And at the end, I have a little surprise for you. Just a few minutes interview with somebody special. So here we go. Let's go to Mars.
What's going on Mars has been the big question. We're heading there in the future, or have we been there before is a big question. Things are being revealed through people keeping a good eye on atmospheric phenomena that's happening. We're seeing objects captured on the Mars Perseverance rover. It's incredible. We got good detail. We're seeing objects that we can't explain. Yes, we do have a drone on Mars, but I could definitely rule out that this is this.
You know, I'm looking at it, Brent, and could it be a speck on the lens? You know, there's a lot of sandstorms over there on the red planet, but some of these, still photographs doesn't seem to be a speck on the lens. We got the rover capturing these anomalies that sometimes look like flying saucers, and then we have other things on the surface that emit these strange, bright, luminescent lights from the ground itself. Is this again some maybe lens flare going on, or are we looking at pareidolia, or is there some kind of activity on the red planet? This one kind of caught my eye when it first came out just earlier this week, of this weird bluish metallic looking craft. Dare I say, it almost looks like the Will Smith crash when he knocked out the alien on Area 51 and says, "Welcome to Earth." It almost looks like it's crash landed. I'm not exactly sure, but I like some of the anomalies that come in from NASA themselves, and it's funny that sometimes they don't give us the answers, but these cameras are really capturing things that even NASA can't tell us, even to this day, what's going on here, nor do they even try. Does this look like a bird to you guys, or some kind of strange life form? Brent, what's your thoughts? Is this possibly a life form or a craft?
Yeah, the best part about it, you could see that this thing actually moved from left to right. So something's traversing the sky of Mars, and now we got this great close-up of what looks to be a gimbal like UFO, saucer shape, just hovering above the Martian surface there.
Yeah, actually captured in 2014. These gimbals have been around for a while.
Yeah, it's incredible of just the information that comes in. Is this proof of something that's happening, maybe interdimensional craft that are appearing on planet Earth and Mars?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I really love Mars. And this one, I gotta tell you, when you look at Mars anomalies and you see something like this in the sky, you're wondering if you're looking at a piece of dust that's getting whipped up into a frenzy from a nearby dust devil, or it's a spinning UFO that's up in the atmosphere, the very thin atmosphere of Mars, which wouldn't matter anyway, because if these things can move, like, anti-gravity, then they can go in the water, they can go into space, they can go into objects, But Perseverance caught something unique, and there it is. It looks like I don't know if it's part of an old, it shouldn't be there though. That's the whole thing. If it's something from an old, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, here it is. Maybe from one of our old ships, our old rovers. That's what I'm trying to say. This looks unbelievable, though. Could that be part of the, or one of the parachutes that dislodged from one of our rovers? I mean, if there's winds around there that are really violent and dust storms all the time, it wouldn't surprise me. But you can see these things in the sky. People have been looking at Mars for centuries, And although we are on the actual planet now, it seems like a lot of pareidolia, except for this. I mean, that looks like a bird in the sky to me. That looks like, you know, that old Egyptian artifact they found, that thing that looked like a bird, but it really probably was an airplane. Look at this. That's a classic UFO, man. I mean, this is Mars we're talking about here. This isn't Earth. It even looks like it has an antenna sticking out the top. That's unreal to me. Unreal. Yeah, so Mars again. Shocking and very amazing. All right, there's some orbs.
Let's check this out.
Let's get another close-up look at that. You know, sometimes I just want to ask questions, and this is one of these videos that I'm asking a big question coming in from Jaime Maussan. It's a actually a rain cam that captured this orb that kind of materialized out of thin air, or so seems so. We're looking at it again closely. Could this be some kind of just dust? And the camera managed to track it, but when we enhance it with even more filters here, it really stands out. And that's what I like about this. Could there be some kind of possible realm of life that we're not even aware of that exists around us? Are we on the cusp of learning things? Because look at this thing. Is this ball lightning or some kind of trickery of the camera? But I remember this video, and look at how it just like shoots out the door. Let's watch that again. Watch this. The ball lightning phenomenon, it's real, but I'm saying this is probably some trickery going on. Brett, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, it's a neat correlation of videos of orbs. And I'm going to look at this, and we're seeing it. The quality's so low.
When we're talking about orbs, we have to be very careful because a lot of people dismiss them as dust. This one? I really don't know. It is one of those orbs that is coming, you can see it coming from the far side of the room right there and zipping by the camera, and it is circular. This is a classic, and I wish there was more. You can see right through it. That to me doesn't look like dust. That actually looks like a spirit orb. But the next one we're going to show you, man, look at this. That is amazing. This one here came from outside and into this train. Now there's something weird about this one, and I talked to Brett and Blake about it. There's something fake looking about it, but it also looks real. So I don't know, man. Whatever you believe in, you know, I don't know, but I know in my life I've seen orbs. So pretty cool. Very cool.
Some lights in the sky. We could see it hovering above the treetops. Again, could this be, people get these videos all the time. Sometimes we don't see the daytime shots. Could this just be a building and the lights highlighting the top of it?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's totally stationary. Are we obscured by the darkness of a building, a structure underneath it? That is a possibility. But if it's not, then what the heck is it? That's why we're putting these videos out. We want to get the answers from the public, and maybe we'll get the answer to this one. I like it though. It's pretty insane. I just wish it lasted a little longer. It seems that there's like a pattern of stars up on top of this dome of what maybe looks to be a saucer, but I'm not exactly sure. Is there a building there? I'm not seeing it. And I'm pretty sure the person that shot it would know otherwise. Could this be some kind of a HARP project or Project Bluebeam holographic imagery going on here, Brent?
Yeah, it could be an aerial display, but if it is indeed real, a spacecraft itself, I would imagine cars would be pulling up on the side of the road and there'd be a mass hysteria of this crystal clear UFO sighting. I'm still leaning that this is a structure, and we're just seeing the highlighted part of the building itself. It's a nice display. Maybe the person that filmed this was confused, and I don't blame them for shooting this. I would definitely shoot it too.
Okay. I'm going to say it right now. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know it's not a kite because it's stuck in that same position. I don't see any building. I don't see a structure, but I don't know if it's hidden in the darkness. But buildings usually don't... You usually see the whole building, right? But here we're just seeing the top, and it looks like it might even be a glass dome type of top. You see that? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it kind of reminds me of... It looks like it looks like artwork. But is that a farmhouse? I mean, what are we looking at? What's the area? I wish we had a day shot to see what we're looking at. But hey, that person took the video. They thought it was weird. And why not? Why can't that be a UFO? Doesn't seem to be moving at all, but there's a little orb underneath it that just seemed to appear. It's pretty cool for something that, we don't know the whole story. Man, that's why I love this subject. It's always something new. This is unbelievable. Let's go.
So people are going to automatically say, is this a drone? And that would be a good question for sure. And maybe that is the answer. But again, this is kind of strange. It seems that the camera person had the camera slightly oscillated. And I'm going to turn it into a way where it seems to match up on a level ground here. And what we're seeing in this aspect from a left to right, that this resembles definitely a flying saucer. Again, why the cool lights? Would a flying saucer have this kind of display? Is this some kind of prank going on in the sky and a modified drone? We heard in the beginning, not a single sound. So that's pretty amazing. Now, let's take it out to more Jaime Maussan submissions to Third Phase of Moon. We got bright red orbs in the sky, and people are looking at these things, and it seems that they're questioning exactly what they're looking at. I think they're ruling out military flares because people kind of know what those look like. We're not seeing any kind of smoke emission coming off this, any kind of FAA lights. And then they're coming in from all over the planet. This one captured in November 2021. And this is in other regions of our Earth. What's going on here? Again, no trails of smoke, a parachute indicator. These things are just hovering there, and the lumens of the light is extraordinary. Brent, what's your thoughts here? What's going on?
Yeah, people have a good eye. They're keeping an eye on the skies, and they're filming it. This one's in Pakistan, and again, this is captured by people from around the world that have their eyes peeled for something going on. What is this? A phenomenon. It's a reddish orb that seems to just hover and then just blink away. Is it like escaping the atmosphere in high speeds?
That's right, Brett. The sightings are on the rise, and I got a feeling 2022 the videos are going to get a little clearer, and who knows, maybe the Pentagon's going to release their high-res images of the so-called Tic Tac. I think they're a little afraid of doing that because it might reveal that it's reverse engineered technology, but humans are behind it. Does that make sense to you guys? If it does, we appreciate it. And again, we appreciate everybody thinking about our dad in these past few days. We've been traveling a lot, and we're going to be still hanging in for our dad, but we're going to be bringing you the UFO video, so don't you worry about that. We know we got a responsibility here to the world, and we take it humbly. Everybody, be safe out there. Blake Cousins. We'll see you next time.
This is really, I don't know. Again, these are just strange lights in the sky, blinking. You're going to want to say, airplane, drone. Maybe it is. But we really don't know. And it seems to be, I don't know if is it vertical? That's what's weird about it. It seems to be vertical, and the video's weird. It's hard for me to tell. I guess the Brett and Blake turned it so it's not sideways. See, if that was an airplane, it would be moving, and it's not. It's stuck in that same area. Here's another one from Sao Paulo, Brazil, from November 29th. Another fire orb. These are becoming popular again. These were popular back in 2005 and 6. Did that just disappear? See that? There was a little flashing going on, like a little dot. It almost looks like it could be a reflection and somebody's turning off the light of a flashlight, maybe. You know what I mean? I mean, it kind of has that look when it turned off. Here's another one. This is an interesting one. To me, it looks like it's out there. It's in the sky, just like the other ones were. But look at how it undulates there. It's odd. And the guy's pointing right there. You can see him looking at it live. That's real time. He's not faking it. Yeah, that is some good stuff right there. These are called Foo Fighters, really. That's what they looked like. But in this part of the country, they see them more than any other place. Now, out here in the U.S., we see a lot of flares, and we mistake them and call them UFOs. Look at that. I mean, that one to the left just popped up. And it seems to be moving. Yeah, that may be flares. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it kind of went down pretty quick, the one on the left. Now another one pops up above it. The weird thing about this is we don't see the planes. We don't see the streak. You know what I mean? The fire that comes out when these... And this one, I'm not so sure. I don't know. This one looks like it might be manipulated with CGI. But there, when it goes behind the tree, that looks legit. I'm going to say that looks legit to me. And here we go. We got them all here for you. It's happening worldwide. Worldwide. Take a look at this. In the next one, we have a little interview for you. Just a few minutes of Gregg Brown from the Crop Circle song. So check out this special. And here we go. I'm bringing you on in 3, 2. There he is. Hello. You look great. Man, I can't believe you're here. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. How are you?
Well, I'm looking forward to this. We talked Friday, right, I think, and I've been looking forward to it ever since. So thank you for the opportunity.
It's rare. I was talking about that. You might have heard if you were listening in that somebody actually contacts me to do a, somebody says, hey, you should contact GUFON, and you did.
I did. Well,
what made you do this?
I looked up your homepage, and there was your phone number, and so I made the phone call, and you answered, and went from there.
But what were you thinking? Like, let me call this guy, see what he's about. He's playing my music. Was that running through your mind?
Well, I saw that the comments online were very interesting, and so I saw this little chattering going on about the video, and so I thought, maybe we could do something, and well, what do you know? Here we are. So I hope it works for you, and it works for me. It's a great opportunity. It's a look. And besides, this is fun.
It was funny because when you called, you're like, "Oh no, it's me," because I was a little standoffish at first, and then you kind of mocked your song. You sang it a little bit for. It was so funny. I'm like, that's what I would have done. I would have done the same thing. But that was funny to me because that's how I think.
It's like being on video. I mean, if anybody's seen my crop circle song video, you probably could tell it's me. Right? It's. I'm 12 years older. I didn't know 8, but I think I'm fairly recognizable from the video.
Oh my gosh! Well, whatever you're doing, age regression or what, you look exactly the same. If not, you look better now than you did then. I think.
Oh well. Still running. I'm still doing pretty much what I want to do. So so far so good.
That's awesome. So are you? So you're in a band now, then, right, or no?
No, not really a band. I was going to introduce my friend Trent.
Oh yeah, please. I'm so rude. Yeah. Hey, Trent.
Trent.
Oh, you're good.
I've seen Trenton play in 4 different bands. I've seen him in one band. He was the bassist. Another band he played guitar, and 2 of them he more or less mostly mandolin. So and then he's up at other things. But every now and then we do a collaboration. So we've got a couple of little gigs in the club, and we've got the 2 EPs up. That Trent produced. Nice. So I enjoy collaborating with Trent. He's a good guy and a really good musician. And this room is just full of his. Right now he's got into electronics and making things. He was making instruments, and you can't really see it, but the cabinet behind me is full of little instruments and cookies and clackies and
good
things.
Yeah, we put it to good use.
Yeah. So he's got to collaborate with. So. Should we go
going to perform?
Should we?
Yeah, I'll be down.
Yeah, let's do crop circle
do a
song.
little music number.
Oh, you're going to do the crop circle song?
Is that okay?
Yeah, I thought you said that.
Yeah. Then I've got one more song I'd like to show before it's all over.
Oh, awesome.
This will be mandolin version.
This is the very first time this has ever happened on Paranormal Radio, just so you know.
Well, I hope it's I'm going to have a good time. I hope you enjoy.
Oh yeah, I'm having a great time, man. This is history.
Everybody out there? Anybody out there? Hello. Oh, 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 what are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What are they? Why are they? Do they mean? Do they mean? Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the field are the harbingers of world change. Secrets in the fields are the harbingers of world change. Secrets in the fields, secrets in the fields, secrets in the fields, secrets in the fields, secrets in the fields. Are they? Why are they? What are they? Why are they? Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields, secrets in the fields, secrets in the fields, secrets in the
Nice, man. That was awesome. I
We didn't
appreciate
rehearse
that. That was a great version.
Little trouble there. Let's pick it up at 17.
All right, taking you down that digital highway back to the reality you call life. This has been another dose of Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano. You can catch me Monday through Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, and Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. And thank you, Third Phase of Moon, for everything. That's it for Third Phase UFO Report. See you next time. Have a great day.